At 2:13 a.m., you unlock your phone. No notification. No message. Still, you check again. Scroll. Pause. Scroll. You don't even remember why you opened it. But what if I told you? This moment isn't random? It's engineered. Something is happening inside your brain. Quietly. Gradually. Every single day. And the most dangerous part? You don't feel it happening. There is a system. Not visible. Not obvious. But incredibly powerful. A system designed to capture your attention, keep you engaged, and shape your behavior. Pause. Be honest. When was the last time you sat alone? Without your phone? Without music? Without distraction? Neuroscientists are divided. One side says, Gen Z is declining. Shorter attention spans. Reduced deep thinking. Cognitive fatigue. The other side says, Gen Z is evolving. Faster processing. Higher awareness. Better adaptability. But here's the truth no one wants to admit. Both sides are right. Your brain is evolving. But not necessarily in a way that benefits you. Your brain doesn't chase pleasure. It chases anticipation. Every scroll creates expectation, curiosity, dopamine. You refresh your feed. Nothing interesting. You scroll again. Still nothing. But something inside you says, just one more. You're not addicted to content. You're addicted to possibility. Cognitive studies show increased sensitivity to novelty, decreased tolerance for repetition. Meaning, your brain now prefers new over meaningful. Information today comes in fragments. Reels, shorts, headlines. Your brain adapts. It stops going deep. It starts scanning. A 40-minute lecture feels exhausting. But 100 short videos? Effortless. Same brain. Different training. Ask yourself, are you losing focus? Or just losing patience? You gained speed, awareness, adaptability, but lost depth, consistency, endurance. Fast thinking entertains. Deep thinking transforms. Gen Z understands emotions better than ever. They can name anxiety, burnout, stress. But here's the issue. Understanding emotion is not the same as controlling it. Every day brings comparisons, notifications, opinions, small hits, again and again. It's not one big problem. It's thousands of small ones. Real life doesn't work like your phone. No instant feedback. No quick rewards. Just slow progress. And your brain resists it. If this feels uncomfortable, good. That means you're starting to notice. You are not the user. You are the product. Companies compete for your time, your focus, your attention. More time equals more ads. More ads equals more profit. So your attention is engineered to stay locked in. Endless scroll. No stopping point. No closure. Just infinite consumption. You don't just live life anymore. You present it. You edit it. You optimize it. You are no longer discovering yourself. You are performing yourself. Posting something, not because it matters to you, but because it will perform well. Research suggests decline in deep reasoning. Increase in fast processing. Without depth, intelligence becomes shallow. Previous generations waited, struggled, built slowly. Gen Z reacts fast, expects fast, burns out fast. You are not weak. You are overstimulated. Take control of your attention. Start small. Focus for 10 minutes. No phone. No distraction. Then increase slowly. Train your brain like a muscle. Because that's what it is. Feel emotions. But don't let them control you. Discipline is the new intelligence. If you don't control your mind, something else will. Close your eyes. Just for 10 seconds. Can you stay still? That urge to check your phone. That discomfort. That restlessness. That's the proof. Your brain is not broken. It has been trained. The system is not broken. It's working perfectly. Just not for you. You were not born distracted. You were trained that way. And if you were trained, you can retrain yourself. You feel like you are in control. You decide when to open your phone. You decide what to watch. You decide when to stop. But do you? Let's slow this down. You open an app for one purpose. Maybe to reply to a message. But within seconds, you are somewhere else. Scrolling, watching, consuming. And suddenly, 20 minutes are gone. No conscious decision. No clear memory of what you saw. Just time disappeared. This is not lack of discipline. This is behavioral design. Every platform is built using behavioral psychology, reward prediction systems, habit-forming loops. The goal is simple. keep you inside as long as possible. And over time, your brain adapts to this system. It starts believing this is normal. But here's the truth. Control without awareness is an illusion. Your attention is no longer singular. It is divided. You are watching a video, checking messages, thinking about something else, all at the same time. You call it multitasking, but neuroscience calls it task switching. And every switch costs energy, reduces depth, weakens retention. Over time, this creates a brain that struggles to stay on one thing, constantly seeks stimulation, avoids stillness. Try reading a book. Within minutes, your mind drifts. Not because the book is boring, but because your brain is not used to linear focus anymore. Human thinking used to follow a path. Start, middle, end. Now, it jumps. Idea distraction, new idea interruption. This creates something dangerous. Incomplete thinking loops. You start thoughts, but rarely finish them. You consume ideas, but rarely process them. A mind that cannot complete a thought cannot create something meaningful. Gen Z has access to more knowledge than any generation before. But knowledge is not the problem. Processing is. You consume hundreds of ideas daily, multiple perspectives, constant information streams. But your brain cannot organize, reflect, integrate. So what happens? Information turns into noise. You watch productivity videos, motivational content, success stories, but your life doesn't change. Why? Because consumption not equal to transformation. Your brain is not just processing information, it is processing emotions. Constantly. Every scroll brings excitement, jealousy, curiosity, insecurity, rapid emotional shifts. Your emotional system becomes reactive, unstable, easily triggered. When emotions change faster than you can process them, stability disappears. Human beings have always needed validation. But now, validation is quantified. Likes, views, comments, numbers define worth. Post something meaningful. Low engagement. You feel ignored, rejected. Post something simple. High engagement. You feel validated, rewarded. Your brain learns value equals attention. And slowly, you start shaping your behavior around it. You are no longer just living your life. You are curating it, editing it, optimizing it. Earlier, identity was discovered. Now, identity is constructed. Different tone online, different personality offline, different thoughts in private. When identity becomes flexible, stability becomes fragile. Silence feels uncomfortable now. Why? Because silence means no stimulation, no distraction, no escape. Sit alone for 5 minutes. No phone, no music, just your thoughts. Restlessness, discomfort, urge to escape. Insight. A brain that fears silence has lost connection with itself. Boredom used to be powerful. It created creativity, imagination, problem solving. Now, it is instantly eliminated. The brain never enters deep thought, creative mode, reflective state, power line. Without boredom, genius has no space to exist. Gen Z has ideas, knowledge, awareness, but struggles with execution. Why? Execution requires focus, patience, consistency, speed, novelty, quick rewards. Result: big dreams, weak follow-through. More awareness creates more anxiety. You know what could go wrong, what others are doing, where you should be. Awareness, comparison, anxiety, overthinking, inaction. Insight: knowing too much without acting becomes a burden. If this continues, we may create a generation that consumes more than it creates, reacts more than it builds, thinks fast but shallow. Innovation slows, depth disappears, originality declines. But here's what most people miss. Gen Z has a hidden strength. Adapt quickly, learn fast, connect ideas. If trained correctly, this generation can outperform every previous one. The difference between failure and success is not intelligence. It is control, attention, emotion, time. Step by step. Reduce noise, increase focus, build patience, train discipline. Start with 10 minutes focus, then increase. This will feel boring, slow, uncomfortable. Growth is not exciting. It is repetitive. When you control your mind, distractions lose power, emotions stabilize, thinking deepens, The same brain that is distracted can become powerful. So now the question is not, is Gen Z broken? The question is, will they choose to evolve? You were not born like this. You were shaped, conditioned, trained. Every scroll, every notification, every distraction changed you. But here's the truth. What was trained can be untrained. Your mind is not your enemy. Your environment is. Change your environment, and you change your future.